What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be doing 10 essential vodka cocktails, but you know that because all of the cocktails that you'll be making are right here. I tried to choose cocktails that are just like super pleasing, a little bit complex, and a little bit surprising, and a little bit fun. So I hope you really like them, and let's get into making the cocktails. So the Appletini was created at the legendary Los Angeles bar Lola's on July 4th weekend, 1997, and apparently was created by their bartender named Adam. I searched and searched the internet for Adam's last name, but came up fruitless. See what I did there? Let's get into making the cocktail. So the first thing we're gonna do is 1.5 ounces of green apple juice, 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, 1/4 ounce of lemon juice, 1.5 ounces of vodka. I'm gonna add some ice into our tin, add our cocktail, and give it a nice hard shake. And double strain it. Now let's make the apple fan. So what we're gonna do is cut the cheek off the apple, and we're just gonna cut it in strips, like so, all the way across the cheek. Get a pick and just drive it through all of the apple pieces, trying to be as straight as possible. Fan out your apple like so, and place it onto your glass. So the lemon drop emerged sometime in the late 60s, early 70s at a bar called Harry's Africa in San Francisco. First thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna cut a lemon wedge and we're gonna garnish our glass. We have this nice coupe, we get a lemon wedge, and then we just work it along the rim of the glass like so. Then we take a little plate that's got some sugar on it and we just roll it like so. 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, 1/2 ounce of Cointreau, and 1 3/4 to 2 ounces of vodka. Add a little ice to our tin, add the cocktail, and then strain into our glass. I just like to take a little lemon peel and give it a spritz. So there it is, the lemon drop. The Black Russian was created by a bartender named Gustav Tops at the Hotel Metropole in Brussels, and he created it for the American ambassador to Luxembourg. This is a really easy one, and we're actually gonna give you a twofer. So first thing we're gonna do is just 1/4 ounce of simple syrup into a bottom of the glass. You can make this in a mixing glass if you like. I like to just make it straight into the glass. 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. Today we're using Mr. Black. 2 ounces of vodka. So then we're just gonna add ice into our cocktail. So as a bonus cocktail, if you wanna add a little bit of heavy cream on top of it, then you can make a White Russian. And so then what we're gonna do is we're just going to layer on top. You don't have to do this technique. You can absolutely just put your cream straight in there. I like to have this little layered effect. And then I'm going to take a little dark chocolate here, and we're just gonna give it a little chocolate shavings on top. So there it is, the Black Russian and the White Russian. So the next cocktail that we're doing needs no introduction. It is a vodka soda with a splash of cran, but the way that we're doing it is a very artful way that John DeBerry does it. All right, so it's very easy. So basically what we've done is we've taken cranberry juice and we've frozen it into ice cubes. He took 100% cranberry juice and he mixed it in a 1-to-1 ratio with simple syrup to sweeten it. And then that's what we've done here, and we've frozen it. So what we're gonna do is just take 2 ounces of vodka. I'm gonna try and pour it off the ice. And then we're gonna take some very cold soda water. We're gonna just pour that off the ice as well so that it mixes with the vodka. We're gonna take a little lime, cut a wedge, and then we're just gonna put that on our drink. So there it is, vodka soda with cranberry ice cubes. The next cocktail we're doing is the Cosmo, created by New York City barman Toby Cecchini at the bar Odeon in the 1980s. And although it was a very popular drink, it didn't actually become a household name until it was featured on Sex and the City as the signature drink. First thing we're gonna do to build the drink is 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice. I did a 1-to-1 ratio of 100% cranberry juice and simple syrup. 3/4 ounce of Cointreau, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1.5 ounces of citron vodka. This was actually one of the very first drinks to feature Absolute Citron, which was a brand new product at the time that it was created. Put some ice in our tin, add in our cocktail, give it a nice hard shake. Strain into a cocktail glass or coupe. Actually, we got this really nice kind of cool Nick and Nora here today. And then we're gonna give it a little lemon twist. And there it is, the Cosmo. The Caipiroska is the vodka riff on the Brazilian classic, the Caipirinha. It is a fantastic and very satisfying cocktail. Normally the Caipirinha you would be building in a glass, but today we're gonna be building it in a tin. So, first thing we're gonna do is take a lime and we're gonna cut it into 6 pieces. It's a very simple cocktail. 6 pieces of lime into your tin, 1 Demerara sugar cube, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. I kind of do a short 3/4, 2 ounces of vodka. So the trick to this cocktail is that you want to try and keep the lime skins facing down inside the tin, and the reason for that is that you don't want to impart any undue bitterness into the cocktail. And we also want to not forget to pulverize that sugar as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of pebble ice, throw it into the tin, marry it together and give it a nice just whip shake. This is to just bring down the temperature of the cocktail and combine the ingredients. And then we are going to just dump the contents into our glass. Fill the glass with ice. So there it is, guys, the Caipiroska. The charging station was created by superstar bartender Sam Ross around 2018, and he makes fantastic drinks. This one is just a really pleasing kind of, I don't know, breakfasty style drink. So first thing we're gonna do is just 2 dashes of firewater bitters or habanero bitters, 3/4 of an ounce of cold brew coffee, 3/4 of an ounce of coconut syrup, 2 ounces of vodka, and a little dash of cream. Pebble ice, give it a nice little whip shake. And we're just gonna pour it into our glass, top off with pebble ice, and garnish with a little cinnamon. There it is, the charging station. The Vodka Espresso, AKA the Espresso Martini, was created by a bartender named Dick Bradsell in the 1980s at a London bar called Soho Brasserie. First thing we gotta do is 1/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, 1/2 an ounce of coffee liqueur, 1 ounce of espresso, 2 ounces of vodka. Gonna add some ice into our tin, marry the cocktail in, give it a nice hard shake. I'm gonna double strain it into our cocktail glass or coupe. And then we're just gonna garnish it with a couple, 3 of espresso beans. So there it is, the Vodka Espresso, AKA the Espresso Martini. The Kangaroo cocktail, AKA the Vodka Martini, first came on the scene in the 1930s after it was published in the Vanity Fair Cocktail Guide. All right, first thing we're gonna do is 3/4 of an ounce of dry vermouth, 2 1/4 ounces of vodka. So add some ice into our tin. We might have to get more ice here. All right, give it a nice stir. Then we're just gonna pour into our glass and garnish with an olive. So there you have the Kangaroo cocktail, AKA the Vodka Martini. So for our last cocktail, I thought we would do something just a little bit fun and a little bit tiki. So we're gonna be doing a cocktail called the Chi-Chi. So let's get into it. So this is gonna be really simple. First thing we're gonna do is just 1 ounce of coconut syrup, 5 ounces of pineapple juice, and then 2 ounces of vodka. A good bunch of pebble ice. And really, you guys don't have to use a drink mixer. I'm using this because this is what the original was done with and it's gonna give it some nice aeration. But if you don't have one, you can just put it in a shaker and you can whip shake it. Put it in the drink mixer for a few seconds. Kind of give it that nice aeration. And then we're just going to pour it into our glass. Beautiful. And there you have it. Little pineapple fronds there. So there it is, the Chi-Chi. All right, guys, there it is. 10 vodka cocktails for you guys to do. I think I did a pretty good job of sort of limiting the ingredients and overlapping them where I could, so it wasn't like a huge shopping list to be able to make all of these. I hope you go and make them and enjoy them, and I will see you guys on another time. If you like this channel, please hit like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon and YouTube memberships. And then you can also check us out at theeducatedbarfly.com, where we do a virtual bottle program. We've got t-shirts there. We've got articles that people are writing. I'm writing some articles. Marius is gonna start writing some articles. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. So check us out there and I'll see you guys later.